Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in.
Okay, so today's a casual reset Sunday. If you live in a small space, you might be able to relate to my situation. Things can get a little bit out of control. So today I am doing a closet declutter. I'm also going to transfer out all of my summer stuff and bring in all of my winter stuff because it is finally starting to cool off in Ireland. We are going to try to come up with some better storage solutions and just organization, to be honest. If you watch my apartment tour, you might recall that I was having some issues with like storage because I don't have a set of dresser drawers in the bedroom because the bedroom's a really awkward shape and there isn't really space for it. So I ended up getting these little guys from IKEA that are very narrow, but the problem is I've ended up just piling stuff on top of it over time, and then when that happens, I can't access and see any of the stuff that's actually in there. The first step is going to be to go through the closet and take out all of the summer stuff. And then, what am I gonna do next? I think then I'm going to declutter, so go through everything and see if there's anything that I can actually get rid of. And then I'm gonna bring in the winter stuff. And when I do that too, it's gonna be kind of the same thing. I'm gonna look at everything, be really honest with myself and see if I think I'm actually going to continue to wear those items or if it's time to part ways with them. Because I recently moved, to be honest, I did do a lot of decluttering in that process. I want it to be so that my stuff isn't overwhelming me, but that I can find what I need when I'm looking for it, and that if I open my closet, I feel inspired to wear something new rather than I'm overwhelmed by everything in there. I'm just gonna reach for the same thing that I wore yesterday. What should we start with first? This stuff is really driving me crazy. Yeah, let's start with this. When you live in a small space, it's so easy for things to get out of control, like quickly, because there's just nowhere to hide stuff. Now, the good thing about the small space is that it gets out of control more quickly, so you have to deal with it more quickly. I think that this kind of thing happens to everyone. Like, your stuff can get out of control even if you live in a bigger space. But if you live in a bigger space, you can hide it for longer, and then it becomes a bigger job. So even though this looks a disaster right now, it's not actually that big of a job. What I had actually intended for this top little drawer here was for it to be my sock drawer. And you can see the problem was I've been piling up the stuff that I wear every single day on top of it, and then I can't even get into my socks, and then the socks are kind of spilling out and I don't know what I have. I'll be trying to run out the door and I can't find the right pair of socks. So I think what I actually need to do is move the sock drawer to a lower drawer, and then the top one, I might need to just embrace the fact that I do pile on the stuff that I wear every single day. So if I leave this empty and for the stuff that I wear every single day, then I can just slide it in. That's gonna be so much better, because then at least that stuff's not covering up something important, right? This is bad, guys. It's a lot of stuff. I am using that Marie Kondo folding method so that everything is standing up straight and I can see what it is. So right now I'm just going through my t-shirts. Now, the problem with this system is that as soon as you get into the lower drawers, they're just not like as accessible. You don't end up, you see what I mean? Like when you pull it out, you're not going to be able to get into as much. So I think I'm gonna put the socks on the very bottom because that doesn't take like a lot of organization. And then I'm doing the short sleeve t-shirts and long sleeve t-shirts on this side. The thing is with your stuff too, like this kind of system, it does work, but it will inevitably get messy. And so I think rather than being really hard on yourself, you just need to acknowledge that that's the case and take accountability, and once in a while do something like this where you just pull everything out and reorganize it. Because I mean, it's not gonna stay perfect, and that's just how it is. I love these long sleeves from Everlane. This is probably my most worn style of shirt. So I have it in this green color, and then I also have a couple in black and one in that, this like stripey black and white stripe. And they're super, super soft. They are expensive, to be honest. Like, they are on the expensive side. But the nice thing about Everlane, like, it's supposed to be, you know, like more sustainable and all that stuff. You can feel a little bit good about it. And to be honest, the quality is really nice. If you take good care of it, it'll last you well. Super comfortable, super soft. And for me, especially with filming, it's so nice to know that I've got like this just nice long sleeve. Like I said, I normally wear the black one on camera, and it fits well, and it's just my go-to. So for me, I've bought 4 of them now, and it's been totally worth it. Like, my cost per wear, I'm sure, is really, really good. I do recommend washing it on cold so that you keep it in good shape, because recently we had to increase our wash to like 40 degrees, and I could see that my stuff was starting to get damaged. I normally wash it on 30 degrees, but then something happened with our washing machine and that setting like wasn't working. So now I was washing on 40 degrees, and maybe the mistake too is I was doing it on 40 degrees synthetics because it was a little bit faster than the cottons. The cotton one takes like 3 hours or something crazy. But I think it's been too rough on my clothes, because these shirts from Everlane, like I said, I've had them for couple of years and it's always been great, and then just recently I've noticed more wear and tear. Like, they're kind of the elastic on it is starting to go, and it's just not, the color isn't as rich, and I think it's because I was washing on 40 degrees. You know your sock situation is getting out of control when they are literally spilling out and landing on the other side of the thing. So I need to go through my socks. More socks. What is that thing for you that you leave around and it gets out of control? For me, it's definitely socks. Like, what the heck is going on with my sock situation here? Because I've got wool socks that I like to wear regularly, but then, you know, you've got your other kinds of socks that you might wear with your running shoes. I don't know. It's a mess. It's just a mess. So this one is for my pajamas, and I'm not mad about how it's been working out for me. It's actually pretty good, but again, things just you just end up shoving things in there. Christmas pajamas, anyone? That's not too bad. I've got 1 pair of pajamas that's in the wash right now. Pretty happy with my pajama situation. In here, I've got my Dyson and my hairbrushes, and that's working out for me pretty well. Underneath here, we've got toilet tissue. I'm wondering if it's the best space for it. I think it's okay. We're gonna leave the toilet tissue in there for now. Because we live in such a small space, we're sharing our personal storage with our house storage. I don't have a lot of extra bathroom storage or anything like that, so then that gets brought into the bedroom, and you know how it is. So I want to get all the summer stuff out of the wardrobe, but I think the first step is to actually get this stuff down so you can actually even see. And then with this is where we hang our everyday use coats and my bags and stuff, but I can definitely do some organizing here. So pretty much in Ireland, once it's getting into fall, winter, like, I'm not wearing light blouses like this at all. So I'm getting rid of all my summer dresses, but then also just my lighter summery tops, because I'm definitely, like, it's gonna be too cold to wear these. These are linen, I think, as well. So I should probably put these away. But these are some pretty cool trousers, aren't they? I picked this up at Penny's, and it fit really well through the waist and like the hips, but the length was too long. Like, it was gathering way too much at the bottom. So I just brought them and got them hemmed. They weren't expensive to begin with, because, you know, Penny's is pretty affordable. And I didn't mind spending that little bit extra with getting them hemmed to make sure that I would actually wear them. It's hard for me to find things that fit really well through here. And then with my height, I don't know, like, the length never really works out. So my #1 hack is to get things hemmed. Denim jacket. Will I wear that in the winter? Probably not, eh? That's definitely more of a summer thing. This was a cute little find that I got. The brand is actually Selected Femme, which is like a nice, pretty nice brand that you get in like department stores and stuff. I think I've seen it in Arnott's. In Canada, it would be in the Bay, that sort of thing. But I got this at the charity shop for like 10 euros. So I was delighted with that. But that can go away until next summer. This is one of my favorite things too, this like denim jumpsuit. I love this guy. I think I will leave it out for winter because I could maybe layer it with like a turtleneck, like a black turtleneck or a white one. And I think that could be really cute. So I'm gonna keep it out for winter. This though can go away because that is just very summery. And then this is fun. Look at this, look at this detail. It's got cowboy boots on it. I found this at a charity shop in Birmingham and I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was really cool. This is too light to wear in the winter. It's very, very, oh sorry, it's backwards. It's a very thin fabric, quite sheer, I mean, so that is more of like a spring, summer dress. Another jumpsuit, sheer jumpsuit. Jumpsuits are my jam. I love a jumpsuit more than a dress because I can still do cartwheels in a jumpsuit. Okay, so I've separated most of the summer stuff, but now I think I need to get into all this stuff that's just looking messy up there. I'm gonna get out my jeans and fold them and come up with a system. I'm gonna need a chair. Aha, there's my sweater. See, like this. I thought that this was in storage, but it's actually just in the back of my wardrobe. I need to keep an eye on this kind of stuff. What kind of jeans are we wearing these days, guys? I don't have like skinny jeans anymore. I've got like some very straight kind of ones. I typically like them. This is a pair that I got from Everlane. Wait, was it Everlane? No, I think it was Arquette. And I got it hemmed, so it's like the perfect kind of length that I think is flattering. But now, of course, we're getting into like longer, baggier jeans. The thing is, I like if it's gonna be high-waisted, but I hate if it cuts into me too much and it's not comfortable. I'm just never gonna wear it. So I'm considering getting like a pair of low-waisted baggy jeans, but that's really different for me. Pretty far out of my comfort zone. So I wonder if you have any recommendations on where I should look for something like that. I don't like to order stuff online because I want to be able to try stuff on. So I don't know, like Levi's maybe? Levi's is classic. This jacket is perfect for this time of year. I found this in a charity shop in Almont. So like a very small town outside of Ottawa, super cute town. But I got so lucky. So it's like a Michael Kors jacket, nice detail, like nice zips. And then I like that it's orange on the inside like that. And it is down-filled, so it's quite warm, but it's quite a like flattering shape. See? And again, it's a good color for me. High neck on it. I'll be wearing this a lot in the next couple of weeks, so definitely need to get this out. So these jeans are the jeans that I have owned the longest. How long have I owned these jeans? 22, no, it's probably 20. Was I 20? I think I've had these for like 15 years maybe. I quite like the color on them, but the zip has gone. I don't know, is it worth me getting the zipper fixed? Does anyone know? Is that a big job if I bring that to someone to get the zip fixed? Should I bother, or is it just time to say goodbye and recycle these guys? You know how like people say they spend time on Pinterest to help them shop their own wardrobe? I think I'm gonna have to do that because I do have all these beautiful things, and some things it's like, I can kind of see the vision, but I just need that last step to help style things. I might do some kind of challenge, have a week of outfits planned, and then I actually wear it. Because what often happens is, of course, you come in you're rushing to get out the door and you just wear the thing that you know is like so basic and so easy and so comfortable. You know that you're gonna look fine in it. You're not gonna look fantastic, but you're gonna look okay. I think I'd like to actually take advantage of more of my beautiful clothes and wear them more. So I might do some kind of Pinterest challenge and see what I come up with. Now this is my, could end up being like a winter coat here in Ireland anyways. This would not work as a winter coat in Canada, but this is definitely like a fall, winter. Look at this hood. Oh yeah, that's warm. Okay, so this is my fitness stuff. And I'm just checking to make sure that there's nothing in here that doesn't belong in here. Another pair of socks. Yeah, okay, so I think everything in here is pretty grand, to be honest. This has seen better days. I might get rid of that. I've got my long johns, my merino wool stuff. I've also got my tights. Is this the best spot for this? I think I'm gonna put my tights somewhere else because I'm never gonna find them in there. I went through that stuff recently, so I know everything in there's good. Yeah, so this is a suitcase that I use when we're just traveling around Europe. So that's why I leave it in this closet so that it's easy access. This is the backpack I use for traveling. I think there's only travel stuff in here. You know, compression sort of bags. This is the makeup bag that I use when I'm traveling. Oh, I can use that toothpaste actually. We need a toothpaste right now. Or should I leave that in there because it's the right size? I'll leave it in there. I'm gonna get a separate toothpaste. I got this recently. I don't know, I was so drawn to it. Again, I love a denim moment, but I'm trying to figure it out, how I'm gonna style this. My mic's sort of in the way, but you know, do it all the way up, which would be quite cute. I mean, you could do it without a t-shirt on, obviously, underneath, picture it like, you know, just by itself. And then also I think it might look cool with high neck turtleneck, long sleeve sort of moment, but what kind of pants am I gonna wear this with? Because I don't have any denim on denim this exact wash. So, and you can't do like a different kind of denim wash with it. Skirt, maybe? A little navy blue skirt or something? That might work. Anyways, I gotta figure that out. That's something on my to-do list. Let's say if I can't find 3 to 5 different outfits to wear with it, I'm not sure that I should keep it. But I like it, so I need to just do another day that's styling, but that's not today. It's exhausting. I need a coffee. When you're doing something like this, you need to make sure you stay caffeinated or do something to make it a little bit fun. You know, have a little treat, make the space cozy, do what you can because stuff like this is exhausting. Okay, so this is my winter stuff that I had put away. Obviously I have some other sweaters that are already out because does winter ever really go away in Ireland? I don't know. So this is something I do intend on wearing. Something I just got last year. It's a cute little jumpsuit moment. It's a long sleeve dress. Cutesy little dress. I wear this jumper all the time. Oh, this is good. This is, I actually got this year at like in the sale. So whenever the shops were changing over from seasons, they were starting to bring out their spring stuff. So their winter stuff was all on sale. And it is like a merino wool turtleneck. So I referenced a bunch of times already, like layering pieces with the turtleneck. So this will probably be the turtleneck that I use for that. And then this is my coat that I've definitely been missing and kind of forgot that I had. And that's why you need to like remember to go through your stuff that you have in storage. I don't know how I could forget that this existed, but because I've been between so many places, like I still have some coats in Canada as well that aren't here. So I kind of forgot that I had brought this here. And then I'd seen a video that I took, you know, last year in New York or whatever. But anyways, this is just like a beautiful long wool coat that is perfect for hanging out around the city, but it's warm, it looks good. It's like the coat that I can wear, again, if I'm wearing a skirt or a dress, I can absolutely wear it with jeans, looks great with jeans, but if I'm wearing a skirt or a dress, it's good because it's long enough. Because right now, like I went out last weekend and I didn't have the right coat or the perfect coat for when I was wearing like a mini skirt. So anyways, this is gonna up my game in that situation, the coat. And this is what I'm talking about too, how some colors like never go out of fashion, but then sometimes they really come in fashion, because brown is like a big deal right now. And I don't want to mess up my mic, but it's just one of these kind of vibes. Not bad, I like it. What do I have in here? Buttons and hair ties. I got this dress last year from Mango. Where was I? I think I was in New York, but I mean, you could get it from Mango anywhere. But I feel like it's very Rachel Green, isn't it? Denim skirt. Will I wear this in the winter? I guess I could with, again, a turtleneck or sweater and tights. But it's more of a summer thing, isn't it? Because I'll leave it in here for now, but if I don't reach for it anytime soon, I might put it away. Fun. I need a belt for this one. This skirt, because unless I wear it with a crop, like if you wear it with a crop top, it's kind of okay, but if you're wearing it tucked in, I've realized the reason why I don't like how it looks is because of this band. So I need a belt to go with this skirt in order for me to be able to style it. So that's something I'm looking out for. This is something I got this year and I never wore it. It's just, I like the idea of a long, slim dress, but to be honest, they never fit me well because my body isn't long and straight enough, to be honest. It doesn't really work with my curves, and that's just how it is. So I'm going to donate this one because I can't imagine I'm ever gonna wear it.
Gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, gold.
It's time to deal with the socks. I have to be ruthless.
Golden things.
I've got a lot of wool socks because I have very cold feet. That's a real thing.
Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over.
And now time for the final reveal. I'm pretty happy. Main jumpers, easy access. These are my jeans, hoodies. I'm doing a little bit of a color blocking thing, but not too drastically. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. These things are way better now. So what I did was I have all my cotton socks and my stockings, you know, in this one. And then these are my t-shirts, like long sleeves and short sleeves. Down here, I've got all wool socks. So it's nice that I've organized my socks now, because before it was all jumbled together. And like I said, I put a sweater or something on top of here and it would get to be a mess. Here, I've got my sweatpants and my cozy day clothes that I wear in the house, because when I get up in the morning, as soon as I get up, I take off my pajamas and I put something like this on. So now I actually have a spot for it rather than it being piled on top of other things here. And I got my pajamas, the Dyson, and then toilet tissue down here. And I'm gonna put my face cloths in here too, because I need a spot for my face cloths. So yeah, pretty good. This is still kind of a jumbled mess, but to be honest, this is just reality. I know this isn't Instagram aesthetic or YouTube aesthetic, but this is very real. This is where we get to hang our coats and my purses. I'm not going to hang the coat that I am wearing constantly on rotation in my closet, because I don't want any damp in there as well. And it's just, you know, like this is where I hang my coats. It doesn't look the best, but it's practical. So it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed that little closet organization with me. I have no idea how it turned out or what the heck I'm doing. To be honest, it was quite tricky because it's a very small space in here. So moving the camera around while I'm moving all the other stuff around was very challenging. I am new at this, so you gotta bear with me. I hope you enjoyed this glimpse of seeing kind of semi-small living. Like this isn't a tiny home or a tiny space, but this is, again, very normal, very average dwelling. This is how a lot of like regular people live. It's not the fancy stuff that we often see on YouTube and on Instagram. So just a glimpse into my reality. I'd love if you stuck around and watch another video, and I've left this recommendation, which is what YouTube thinks you want to watch next. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.